let's review Real Eyes, Real Eye. She loved Peter Parker for Spider-Man. She loved both. She loved Peter Parker more. It's all very clear as day. We all know the parallels. We all know they're different stories with the same, and we all know we got a favorite couple. And we all know it ain't the first one. Me personally, my favorite is Gwen and Peter. These two, the 2014 version. Even Stan said in every single universe, Gwen was supposed to be Endgame. Even Stan said that. But we can't lie. At the end of the day, every single one of them had chemistry. I also feel like that's just because the Spider-Man, I don't want to say curse or whatever, but it's a coincidence that every single time the character plays Spider-Man, Peter Parker, that the character that plays his main lead, either MJ or Gwen, ends up being with him in real life. Sure, the first two, they're not together anymore, but the last one, they're still together. The 2019 version, I guess they got together a little bit later in the game, but that doesn't mean anything. They're still together to this day. So I feel like that also added to their chemistry, because their chemistry was top tier in every single movie. You can't lie. Even in the first one. And, you know, I don't like how people be saying that she's only with him because he was Spider-Man. No, she wasn't. She liked him before she was Spider-Man, but she started to, like, that was really the main reason she really liked him. Because I just feel like she went through all of them, not saying she's that, but she just went through Flash. She went through, it's just like, you literally dated his best friend. That's top tier. He should have never dated her after that. I don't care how big the crush was. He shouldn't have. And she shouldn't have either. That's literally your ex-boyfriend's best friend. Like, did you think that was okay? Honestly, if he didn't become a villain, I would have been on his side. And you dating Flash was diabolical to me. Because I can't even imagine any other MJ or Gwen dating Flash. Like, he's literally the school bully. You were so pretty though. Can't lie. But you're number 3 for me. You definitely loved the part of him that was Spider-Man. You loved like, But I mean, we have these iconic scenes from this movie, so we can't lie. This was top tier. Like, this is top 3 scenes in all of the movies. I think this is number 2 for me in top scenes because this kiss was so cute. And they did it again in the OC. I was like, okay, this is cute. And guess what? Them 2 leads in the OC, they did it in real life too. They didn't make it though. I know there will be risks, but I want to face them with you. I love you, Peter. This is cute. I just wished you said this before you dated his best friend, and then it probably would have been better for me, honestly. Like, I'm not saying they weren't cute. I just feel like it was a couple red flags with them. Because, I mean, they had good scenes. This was cute. And nobody can say that Peter Parker didn't love her. Because I feel like in every single one of the movies, Peter Parker always loved her from the start. It took her a little minute to like him back, but he always liked her from the start. Deny that. And let's not forget, they're the ones that started it all. The originals. Well, the comics have the original. But I'm just saying, they were the first to be the Spider-Man and the Mary Jane. And honestly, I don't even see her as MJ. I see her as Mary Jane and then Zendaya as MJ. Even though they're the same character, I feel like that's... She loved both. Yeah, let's just say she did love both. We know she loved both. She really liked Peter for Peter, and she liked Spider-Man too. But I feel like it would have been different, and she would have been my number 1 if she didn't have any idea. She was a couple % sure that he was Spider-Man. Like, dang, you really had a percentage. You really knew that he was Spider-Man. But it really shows how well she knew Peter as well, because she could tell he was out of something. I honestly really hated how their story ended. Not saying that it ended. They're still going, but it's not staying without Stan. Let's just say that. It's still going though. Like, her not remembering him in the end. Ooh, nobody remembering him? Like, imagine living like that. Nobody you knew remember you, and you just have all of these feelings for these other people. Like, even his aunt, like, can you imagine? And the only people you got is the Avengers, basically, because they probably know. Let's be honest. She wasn't even a main love interest in the first movie. He wanted Liz at first. They should have made Liz Gwen. Let's be honest. But you know what? Gwen is gonna be in game, so they gonna have to bring another character in. But you know, fans love this NBA, so maybe not. If just is where they change it. But yeah, she didn't mind it. She knew the risk. She knew what she was falling for, and she fell for him anyway. They both loved each other. They both fell hard and fast. I mean, they're teenagers. And then trying to make him wait to tell her later when you ain't even gonna remember him later, it's just cruel. Like, you should just let him say, like, this right here, the 67%, it is something to me a little bit. It is. It should be a 0% until he tell you for sure. Like, this really broke me. I feel like they had the most parallels to Gwen and Peter Parker other than the regular Mary Mary Jane and Peter. For some reason, like the full head thing, we literally seen Gwen and Peter Parker do that. That's why they're in second for me. Cause I mean, we don't really like the whole disappearing act. It was a disappearing act for me. I just want to know when the newest movie come out, is she finna get replaced by Gwen? Like they're cute, so cute. She loved Peter Parker more. We could see that through and through. She literally said she loved Peter Parker more. She likes Spider-Man, but she loves Peter Parker way more. They literally destroyed me, honestly. Destroyed me. Here's Spider-Man, and I love that. But I love Peter Parker more. Like, it wasn't never about Spider-Man for her. She literally started to like Peter Parker before she even thought that he was ever Spider-Man. It was no percentage. It was no 67%. It was no suspense. Like, she just knew her dad didn't like him. And actually, I love that. I remember when shortly after he had told her that he was Spider-Man, after they had that conversation on a rooftop, and then her mom came, and then she was finna leave out, and he was finna leave. And so he jumped off that roof. And then she was like, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. Because her dad hated Spider-Man. And here's the thing. I feel like the only reason they had their flaws and everything is because he always felt like it was his fault that her dad died, which is why they broke up to begin with. He just never wanted to get her hurt from what he was doing. He wanted to keep on being Spider-Man because he felt like that's what he needed to do, but he also wanted to love her. And can we talk about how they told us every single thing we needed to know here? In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. In every other universe, it doesn't end well. Like, Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy, they're so cute. I'm so glad they put them together. But I'm so sad we didn't get to see my girl in her costume, her whole little suit. I would love to see Gwen. I actually did like her by herself. I feel like her standing up to him would be like, I'm breaking up with you. You don't break up with me. I was like, I'm on her side, honestly, because he was going through everything in his brain. He was literally fighting his own mind at that moment. And he should have spoke to her. I feel like the conversations, it was like the communication was the disconnect for them at that moment. Because he just felt too guilty. But doing that at graduation was wild of him after graduation. But this right here was cute. I feel like all the Spider-Mans had their moment. Like Toby Spider-Man, he had the kiss upside down. Them, they had this. And this is my number one. I love you. And the way he just caught her and brought her up there, like, oh my God, save me. It really broke me. Traumatized me, really. After all of that, just to keep her safe, when they finally get back together, this happens. Like, I'll be crazy. And at the end of the day, Stan always wanted Gwen to be Peter Parker in game. Let's talk about it. I don't feel like they really had much of a friendship before they got together, because I feel like they both ended up crushing on each other very fast. Like, this was cute. Like, we didn't even see them get back together, but this was cute. Like, they had so many good moments. I want to play an edit that I seen of them, but let me know who's your favorite couple and why. Who do you feel like loved Peter Parker